Bienvenidos, NAHREP. My name is Gerardo Jerry Asensio. I'm your host to the ESN network. And with me today, semana tras semana, my co-host, Carmen Palumbo.
Thank you, Jerry. Hola, NAHREP family. Yo soy Carmen Palumbo. I'm your co-host to the ESN Network, the official talk show of the National Association of Hispanic Real Estate Professionals, a donde el negocio y cultura se conectan, where Latino culture and business opportunity intersect.
And on today's show, we'll be Hablando Business and also spotlighting what some of our chapters are doing in their local communities regarding outreach.
So, feliz lunes, and let's get going.
The holiday is where our chapters put on outreach events. It's their way of giving back to their communities, the things that they're passionate about. Check out this clip.
National Community School is exactly what it is in the title. It was a school founded by parents and teachers within this community, and what they really wanted was a small school that was a bilingual school. The contributions that NAHREP are making to schools like ours, it's just so important.
And what language do you prefer to speak, Spanish or English?
I feel more comfortable speaking Spanish.
And you?
I feel comfortable with Spanish and English.
And do you think it's an advantage to speak both languages?
Yes, because you get more opportunities and you get to talk to more people.
And what do you think?
I agree with that.
What the difference in today is that when we were growing up, they weren't always speaking Spanish and English like they are today. When we grew up, it was sometimes hard to speak Spanish because we got looked at differently. The times have changed. Each and every one of these kids were born here in Los Estados Unidos. But if you ask them what they prefer to speak, they said both.
The holidays is where our chapters are putting on outreach events. Whether they're out there doing Habitat for Humanity, food drives, or putting together a toy drive for the kids that are less fortunate in their communities, they really come out to show it's all about familia, it's all about what they're passionate about, it's all about giving back.
And it's so great that our chapters give back. Les mando un abrazo for doing what you do.
How do you survive in this market with the changing policy?
What can a selling agent do? How do you bring them on a soft landing?
Hello, NAHREP familia. Okay, today we are very honored to have somebody very special here. He is the #1 Latino agent in the country. He is also our president-elect, and he is from Century 21. Thank you for joining us here, Juan Martinez. How are you today?
I'm doing great. Thank you for having me.
All right, Juan, so we all know you're a very successful man. Is there a recipe to your success?
Well, I think one of the most important things for any practitioner is showing up to work.
Okay, wait. Now, I would imagine that everyone shows up to work. What do you mean by showing up?
Well, it's unfortunate, but most practitioners come into the real estate business because they want flexibility to their schedule. But it's so important that an agent treats their business like a real job, and they show up every morning, 8 o'clock at the office, ready to work.
Okay, that makes sense. Now, what other tips could you possibly share with our viewers right now that would definitely be a good recipe for their success, or perhaps something good for their ritual for the day going into their job?
So most agents would say, well, if I show up at 8 in the morning, what am I going to do? And I think one of the most important things an agent can do is make outbound calls from 9 to 12. From 9 to 12, they are prospecting to their past clients, their center of influence, they're calling expireds, they're calling for sale by owners, they're doing great follow-up with prospects that they should be setting appointments with. Leave the afternoon for appointments, whether it's a listing presentation, a buyer presentation, or any type of appointments or negotiations. Leave that for the afternoon. In the morning, it should be outbound calls, purely prospecting.
That's great advice. Anything else you can share with us?
I would say one of the most important things that most agents don't do is build a database. Most agents don't have a database. They'll tell you they have a database, they'll tell you they have a lot of clients, but you gotta put that into a database system. That is the foundation of any business person, any practitioner, is having a great database. And if you follow up with your database every 90 days, you'll get a 10% return back to your business. So if a practitioner has 500 folks in that database, they should get 50 transactions from that each year.
Thank you so much, Juan, for all of that wonderful advice. I'm sure all of our viewers out there are going to really be able to put those wonderful tips into practice in the future to come, especially for 2013. Thank you so much, and we look forward to you taking care of all of us with NAHREP. Thank you so much.
Great to be here.
I'm Carmen Palumbo with Hablando Business.
Well, familia, it's that time for El Tip de la Despedida. And this week I have 2 tips, and this one particularly is for our lender partners and friends. When a lender shows up at the time that the buyer is signing loan documents, it makes a huge impression on me and of course on the buyer. I don't know exactly why more lenders don't do that, but I'll tell you what, that relationship, the hand holding and being there to answer all of the important questions is something that will set you apart from every lender that's out there just saying, give me another loan. So it's important that you understand that it's a partnership when you work together with your lender partner to create a business and that relationship. So as Gary has mentioned in the past, don't treat it like a balance sheet. It's a partnership. So this week, make sure that if you have not done so, reach out to your potential team and set up the meetings to discuss the 2013 production schedule. And now, the second tip is take a moment to enjoy Thanksgiving with your family and with your friends. We have a lot to be thankful for. We have been extremely blessed this year. Tomen un momento para poder estar en un espíritu de agradecimiento. Abrazo.
Beautiful, and I am thankful for my partnership with you, Jerry. I feel so lucky to be working with you, and on behalf of all of the ESN family, le deseo a happy Thanksgiving. Yo soy Carmen Palumbo. Make sure that you're subscribing to our ESN channel, and this week's canción de la semana is La Reina de la Salsa, Celia Cruz en vivo.
Por invitarme. Guantanamera, Guajira, Guantanamera, Guantanamera, Guajira, Guantanamera, de mi Cuba soberana, recuerdo aquel murmurio.
That's wonderful. Now I have another couple questions for you. So do you Facebook? Because I heard that you've gotten a lot of really great tips from Armando's cooking videos. Have you been watching those?
Facebook.